Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome back to another video. So today we have a new collection to add to our sea animals collection, okay? For a new playset to be exact. So let's take a look at this set right here. I think this set is known as the ocean set that comes with a swordfish, I think. I'm not too sure what is the name of this fish exactly, but it has a name written right below. So let's take a look at it later on. And of course, a manta ray right here, okay? So I think it's time for us to open this figure up, okay? So let's try to get every single figure out from the box. I'm gonna use my scissors right here to cut the strings loose. Okay, so let's get it out. So we can see we have the first figure out of the box. I think this string is still attached to the wings right here, so we definitely need to take it out, otherwise it might cut someone. Okay, so let me try to remove this first. Okay guys, so the first figure is out. This is a manta ray, really beautiful. It has a movable tail. The wings can move as well, and of course this little, what do we call this? They can move as well. Pretty cool, very nice manta ray. I'm gonna put this on the table first. Let's get the rest of the items out as well. What do we have right here? Are we able to just get this up by turning it? Maybe we can, so let's try. Because I think this is actually screwed to the bottom of the box, so let me try this. Maybe we can just pull it out quite easily. There you go. So what do we have right here? I think this is a squid, if I'm not wrong. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like a beautiful reef squid to me. We do have another squid right here, so this one looks very beautiful. I'm not too sure whether this could be a it looks like an octopus as well. I mean, let's just call this a squid. Very nice. Next up, I think it's a zebra shark. So let's try to get this out from the box as well. Okay. Alright guys, so this shark is out. It is a whale shark. It doesn't look like a whale shark to me. It looks like a very, very small one. I mean, if it is a whale shark, it is definitely a super small one. But very nice. We'll definitely put this in our whale sharks collection. I mean, our dolphins and whales collection. Okay. Next up, let's remove this little sea corals right here. I think this one looks fantastic. That's like orange right here. It also has some purple color, and the bottom is green. So this is a really beautiful and colorful sea corals. Okay, next up, we still have many more sea animals right here. I think this one seemed to be a shark ray. Not too sure. Let's get this out from the box. All right. So this is actually a spotted Wobbegong, which is cool. Wobbegong. So I think it's known as Wobbegong. I'm not too sure of Wobbegong. So we do have one Wobbegong, and this is our second figure. So this is a spotted Wobbegong. Very nice. I love this. Let me just put this one right here. Okay, next up, let's take a look at this octopus. Let's get this one out as well. Okay, so this really beautiful octopus is finally out of the box. So you can see, let's try to find a name. It doesn't have any name, but this is definitely an octopus. So you guys should know that octopus, they are like masters of camouflage. They have really good camouflaging abilities. They can even change their body colors, the texture as well, which is pretty incredible. Next up, let's take this sailfish out. I think this is known as a sailfish. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look at this. Right, yep, this sailfish looks fantastic. I'm not too sure whether this is attached to it. I think we can actually remove it as well, but let's have a look at this. This is basically a swordfish, sword sailfish. Nice, very nice, very beautiful. So this is known as a sword sailfish. I think it comes with a very, very nice sail right here, and this little spear that looks like a sword, and this portion right here, it's movable, as well as the flippers. The head can be moved as well, which is very cool. Let me try to remove this from so this piece of wave, yep, this is like the ocean waves, is actually attached to the body. So let's try to get this one out as well. Hopefully we can get it out. Yep, we managed to get it out. Yep, so this sailfish will definitely go into our fish collection box. Okay, So let me place this one right here. And I think we have one last figure right here, which is a small little manta ray. Did this come... I think this came along with it, right? Or is this like part of our own collection? I'm not too sure. Maybe it is actually part of our own collection. Let me place this box away and we can start to have a look at all different sea animals right here. Okay, so yep, so this squid right here will go into this box, because this box we are actually putting different crustaceans as well as cephalopods, such as you know, squids and reef squid. So this one is our reef squid right here. It will definitely go into the box. So let me show you guys. Okay, so this box will basically contain all the crabs, all the octopus and stuff. So this is our Sally Lightfoot crab. I think this is like one of the most colorful crabs out there, yeah, in my collection. Okay, so just now I've shown you guys the manta ray, and what about this one? This is actually a marble ray. Very beautiful one, but you can see, I mean, you can see the patterns on his body. It actually looks like the patterns of a marble. I'm gonna put all the rays right in this particular corner, okay? So the manta ray, which is like the biggest one, will definitely be placed, you know, very close to the marble ray. Let me show you guys other rays, such as stingray. So stingray actually comes with a sting right behind. So this one will definitely be placed right here. And here are two more manta rays, guys. Okay, so you can see, of course, the patterns of a manta ray, they will actually differ. So different manta rays will have different patterns. So you guys can see this one is pretty huge, and this two are basically smaller in size. But I think they look very similar to each other, just with different patterns and colors. Yep. So we have 3 manta rays right now in my collection, which I'm pretty happy. Another ray right here is actually a cow nose ray. So I think it basically gets its name for these 2 little nostrils that I think they are nostrils, and they look like, you know, cow noses. Yep. Another ray right here, and this one is actually known as a blue spotted ray. Not too sure whether, you know, that is like the exact species name, but you can see it is written as a blue spotted ray right here. Beautiful one. We have a couple of rays right here without the actual names. Okay, so these 3, I basically call them rays. I don't have any idea what they are, so let's just put this one right here. Let's move on and take a look at other crabs. So just now I've shown you guys Sally Lightfoot crab, right? Okay, so here we have a king crab. In fact, we have 2 king crabs right here. So you can see, yeah, king crabs, they look quite similar to spider crabs. They have like thorns and spikes on their body, you know, which makes them harder for predators to attack them, I guess. Okay, so we have 2 more crabs right here. This one is a blue crab. This has been in our collection for quite some time, and this blue crab is actually from Safari Ltd. It's a really beautiful one. I love this 2010 figure. So it's known as a blue crab. I'm not giving, you know, the name because it is blue in color. This is the actual name of this crab right here. So yep, let's see what other crabs do we have. Okay, let's just call this a brown crab because I have no idea what species this is. Yeah, you get it's a brown crab with like green spots. Very cool looking as well. It doesn't come with any name below, so it's quite hard for us to like differentiate. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, so here we have a sailfish. I'm gonna put the sailfish maybe here first because we have to put it inside another box later on, okay, which I will show you guys. I think even for the turtles as well, we're gonna put the turtles in another different box. Okay, let me just put this one right here. So here, okay, so now let's go into octopus. So this is one of our small little octopus. If you guys can take a look at this, I think you know, they look kind of similar. This one, it's from Safari Ltd. I think this is a very high quality figure. It looks really fantastic. So let us place the octopus in this corner right here. What else we've got for an octopus? This is like really huge one. You can definitely put it inside the box first. It's a really beautiful one. It doesn't have any brand name to it. It's a 2002 figure. I think we got this figure for like a long time. Oh, more crabs right here. What is this crab? Let's have a look. It doesn't have any name, so I think this one looks like a spider crab because it definitely looks like a spider. So I think this is most likely a spider crab. I think so. It's a pretty new figure that was just added to our collection like on Monday. No, on Friday. And this is a lobster right here. Beautiful little lobster. And speaking of lobsters, we have a couple of lobsters. This one, it's basically a more common lobster, so it has 2 huge claws. We have a spiny lobster figure in our cabinet. It's a really huge one, so I'm not showing you guys in this video. And here is another lobster, a common lobster. Next, let's move. Okay, another one, a common lobster, but it's red in color. Beautiful. And another squid, and I think this is a giant squid. It is supposed to be a giant squid. I know that this figure is quite kind of small. And here is another octopus right here. A maroon colored octopus, kind of cute. Okay. Another squid right here with no name and no brand. I think this is like one of the budget figures that we have purchased, many years back. Next, let's go into jellyfish. Okay, so we have 2 jellyfish right here. You can see, I think there are plenty of different species of jellyfish right here. I don't have the exact species, as both of them are just written as jellyfish. Yep. Okay, let's see what else we've got. This will be placed in another box as well, not in this box. I'm gonna put this in the whales and dolphins collection. Okay, so let me just put this one right here. I'm gonna show you guys where we are placing them later on. Horseshoe crab is like a living fossil. They existed millions of years ago, and they still exist in present day, which is kind of awesome. Yep. Very nice. I've actually touched one before at my local zoo. They actually allow us to touch, all these sea creatures. Very cool. Next, we go into seahorses. Okay, seahorses. This is actually one seahorse right here. Okay, and this one actually looks like a seahorse as well, but it is a weedy sea dragon. I've actually seen them before right in front of my eyes at my local aquarium, and they look so beautiful and colorful. Alright, and speaking of living fossil, okay, this is not a living fossil. This is actually a prehistoric sea animal known as a coelacanth. It is an armored fish, if I remember correctly. And here's another one, which is also a prehistoric sea animal known as an ichthyosaurus. I think it definitely sounds like a dinosaur. I mean the name, but it's basically like a prehistoric sea creature, not a dinosaur. Another prehistoric animal right here. This is known as the Prehistoric. Okay, very cool. This one as well. This one, it looks more like a prehistoric squid, which is known as a Belemnite. Okay, Belemnite. Let me show you guys the name is right here. Belemnite. And this is known as Prehistoric. Very nice name. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Another one right here. I think this should be an Ammonite, if I'm not wrong. So let's have a look. Yep, that's right. Ammonite right here. Also a prehistoric sea animal. Let's see what else we've got. Another seahorse right here. A mini seahorse from Schleich. Really beautiful one. I think we got this from one of our dancifarians. And yeah, I think these 2 are basically our own collection. We have a small little manta right here, and this is an eagle. Very nice. I'm gonna put this 2 right in this little corner here. These sea corals, I'm gonna put them away aside. And our last figure, it's actually the hermit crab. So hermit crabs, the shell that it lives in actually does not, it doesn't belong to this sea animal right here. They basically used leftover shells left by other sea creatures. Okay, very interesting. Yeah. Okay, what we will do next is that we're gonna put this 2 into the respective boxes. Okay, so let's do this. Alright guys, so this is basically my collection of sharks right here. Different sharks such as Wobbegong. So this one is known as the spotted Wobbegong. This will go into the box. Let me see whether we are able to spot the other Wobbegong easily. I don't think so. I think it's like hidden below. So, oh yes, it's right here guys. Awesome. So this is the other Wobbegong that we have from Schleich. It's a really beautiful one. So this is our second Wobbegong figure. I think we might have another one. Okay, we might have another one. So we only have like maybe like 2 to 3 Wobbegongs. Very happy to have added this to our collection. Okay, so let me close this. Next up, let me open the other drawer. Okay, the other drawer basically belongs to different whales and different dolphins as well as whale sharks. I know that whale sharks could be categorized, I mean, we could possibly put the whale shark in the sharks drawer, but I'm just keeping this one right here. So you can see we have other whale sharks right here. This one is definitely much more accurate looking, much better looking as well. A really beautiful figure from, Safari Ltd. And this one is more like a budget figure, but still a very nice mini whale shark, I would say. Okay, let me just close this drawer. Okay. Alright guys, next we have the other drawer of different sea animals, such as, like seals, walruses, I guess, manatees, turtles, dugongs, some eels, some penguins. Okay, so it's time for us to place this into this box. But this one seems to be a little bit big. We can probably put this, along with the other sharks right here. But I think for now, since that since we still have some space, I think it's okay to put this one right here. Okay, so this fish, I think it's kind of big, so I'm not gonna put it inside this box because it would take up too much space. So what I will do is that I'm gonna put it together with the other sharks. Let me show you guys. Okay guys, so have a look at this. This is basically the box where we store our sea animal figurines, which are quite big, and those figures that has articulation. Okay, as you guys can see, all of them, most of them have articulation on them. You're able to move the flippers, you're able to move the jaw. So yep, so this fish I think will go very well into this box. So yep, let me just close this. Okay,